welcome into Gasthaus. Welcome back for another day. Say, this week we're going to be doing something special for the next 4 days. We're going to be exploring some of the facilities and programs available for you at your Armed Forces Recreation Centers in Chiemsee, Garmisch, and Berchtesgaden. And I hope you'll join us for this whole series. I want you to meet somebody. This is Specialist 5 John Anderson. He's from the 79th Engineer Battalion in Karlsruhe. But right now, John, you're a Recreation Program Assistant at AFRC Chiemsee. What do you do in an average day down there?
Well, I'm a sailing instructor at Chiemsee. Our day generally starts about 8:30 in the morning, and we sail till lunchtime. And after lunch, we go back out on the lake and sail to dinner time.
Had you ever sailed before you came to
Yes, I've been sailing since I was 10 years old.
Where are you from?
Rhode Island.
Oh, that figures. Okay. How is this program set up, the Recreation Program Assistant program?
Okay, the Recreation Program Assistant is set up so that soldiers and airmen in Europe can be temporarily assigned to one of the 3 rec areas to work in the different recreation programs.
What ranks does that cover?
Okay, to apply for one of these positions, you must be between E1 to E5.
Any prerequisites as far as skills are concerned? Like you have a background in sailing. Did that make a difference?
It helps, but it's not really necessary. Probably the main thing is a desire to work at AFRC.
Yeah. Does the program need women right now?
Yes, we can use women also.
What are some of the various jobs, John, other than sailing instructor, that the program assistant might find him or herself doing?
We have program assistants involved in kayaking, windsurfing, mountain climbing, tennis, golf, just about every facet.
Now, not all of them are those glamorous jobs like windsurfing and sailing. There's some jobs during the wintertime, especially, I understand, that are fun to do, and they provide a great service, but they're not the glamour jobs.
Right. We have ski patrol, for instance. Also, we have people working in the binding and fitting rooms, renting skis and things of this nature, running the chairlifts in the areas.
What are the spin-off benefits for a guy like you? Now, you're out on the lake all day teaching. What do you do on your off-duty time?
On the off-duty time, you can take any of the other programs that are offered in that area, and also you can use the equipment free of charge.
What have you been learning this summer?
Just about everything. I've been hiking, going to do the windsurfing, possibly this week.
Have you tried it? You haven't tried it yet?
No.
I hear that too. You know, we're going to do a program later on this week on windsurfing. How does one apply for duty at AFRC as a program assistant?
Okay, all you have to do is either write or call. The telephone number to call is Garmisch Military 2535, extension 601, and simply request an application.
Okay, what's the address down there if somebody would like to write?
The address is Recreations Operations Division, Garmisch, APO 09053.
Okay, good enough. Is there a testing or a training period, John, once a person gets...
Right. After you've sent your application in, it's reviewed, and if it's accepted, they'll send you orders. You report to Garmisch, and you go through a 2-week training and selection period. During that time, you'll get extensive Red Cross training in first aid,
super.
Advanced first aid, and CPR. In the wintertime, you'll learn mountain rescue techniques. In the summer, it's basically water safety, life-saving, things of this nature.
So there's a great personal improvement aspect of this whole thing.
Very, very good training.
What have you been doing in an average day? Now, I know you say you've been instructing sailing, but let's go to Chiemsee for an average day in the life of John Anderson.
Like I said, average day starts about 8:30, and depending on the weather, kind of tells what we're going to be doing for the day. If there's no wind out, then we have film clips that we run to give the theoretical aspect of sailing. If there is wind, we go out in the water and spend the day out with the class.
Been a pretty crummy summer as far as the weather is concerned.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Does that make any difference in the sailing?
No. No, we go out whether it's rain or shine, just as long as there's enough wind.
Yeah. After this 150 days as a recreation program assistant at AFRC, what does one take back to his or her unit in the way of skills or anything else?
In some cases, you have worked in a supervisory capacity. You bring back a positive attitude. You can act as a focal point in your unit to tell other people about some of the recreation programs in the recreation centers. Also, commanders could use that as a incentive award type thing
Yeah, that's a super
for troops
idea.
that, you know, do a real good job.
What has been the most gratifying thing for you this summer, being a program assistant at AFRC?
Well, I've got to work with a lot of different people, with the other program assistants, and meet a lot of people that come down to take the program.
You know, John, a lot of our viewers have never been to Chiemsee or to Garmisch or to Vectorskarten. Could you describe for us the setting down there at Chiemsee?
Chiemsee is, I think, one of the prettiest areas I've ever been in. I've never seen a lake like that, being from the coast. It's surrounded just about by mountains.
Yeah.
It's very picturesque, and you're in a very nice area of Bavaria. There's a lot to see close by. And that's true of all the areas.
Hey, thanks for dropping by, and we're going to continue tomorrow talking more about AFRC.
Okay, thank you for having me.
John Anderson's been our guest. He's a Specialist 5 with the 79th Engineer Battalion in Karlsruhe. This summer, he's a Recreation Program Assistant at AFRC in Chiemsee. And tomorrow, we're going to go into the subject of mountaineering. I hope you'll join us as we continue to explore the facilities and programs available to you at your Armed Forces Recreation Center. I'm Herb Glover in the Gasthaus. Bye-bye for now.